What's up guys and what's up YouTube? If you're returning, thank you again for coming back to the channel. If you are new or you're just stopping by for the first time, please support the channel, hit that like and subscribe button, and stay tuned for some more of the cool content we got coming to the channel. But without further ado, welcome to the Team Scatcat channel. YouTube, so we see where I'm positioned. I am in the garage, got the Hellcat here right next to me. Today's topic of discussion is basically gonna be a quick little fix to prolonging the life of your paint. So yes, you guys read the title right. This is an easy way to protect the paint on your car in as little as 5 minutes. And it's actually a really simple solution, and honestly, I'm surprised somebody didn't come up with this sooner. But anyway, like I said before, I got the Hellcat ready to go. You can see I got a little package sitting here in the door, and that's gonna be our quick fix to helping prolong the life of the paint on this beautiful machine right here. So let's just jump into it real quick. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little overview of the product I'm gonna be using today, and I'm gonna show you guys the really quick and easy install process that it takes to putting on this product. So first, obviously, I'm gonna show you what this thing is. So like I said before, this is our quick fix to protecting our paint in as little as 5 minutes. So, boom, you guys have already seen it in the thumbnail, you guys have already seen it in the title, but this is the little magic wand that's going to protect our paint in as little as 5 minutes. This is what we call a jam handle, and basically, I mean, I don't really think I need to say anything more about it, it's just what it is. So this is going to go in your door jamb. You can get them from jamhandle.com. You can also check out Jamhandle on Facebook and on Instagram, and I'll put that right now in the video below so you guys can check out all those cool links, and I'll also leave it in the description as well. But anyway, exactly what Jamhandle says it is. So you put this in your door jams, and instead of doing this little number, which I honestly hate doing one of these, grabbing the side of the door, grabbing the vinyl here, anything like that, shutting it, you're gonna keep getting fingerprints and everything all over your paint. If you got people who aren't too conscious, they try and touch your glass, they don't want to touch your paint, and that irks me even more. So either way, it's a lose-lose situation for you. Now I use these when I had them on my Challenger Scat Pack, and it was a little bit easier with 2 doors because honestly there was only one way a passenger or myself could get in or out. So it was really easy for people to start noticing the jam handles and really utilize them to their full potential. But it's pretty simple, guys. I've got 2 different kinds of jam handles here with me. I've got my 3-fingered one for the front, and I've got my 2-fingered one for the back, because obviously I have 4 doors, but not too many people use the back doors besides myself, and I'm always gonna know when the jam handle's there, so this is why it's a little bit more subtle for the back. But also here in the video now, I'm gonna drop the jam handle, I'm gonna drop a screenshot of the jam handle business card so you guys can get all of the information on jam handle. And again, like I said, I'll put it in the video, and I'll also put it in the description of the video so you can see all the links where you can check out jam handle and order some products if you want to. Now, I'm not sponsored by jam handle at all. That'd be cool though. I'm not sponsored by jam handle at all, but like I said before, I use these on my Challenger Scat Pack, and I honestly loved them. I didn't have any problems with them. They're easy to install. They're a quick and simple product, and they're reasonably priced. So I think bang for your buck, I think they're worth it. So anyway, I've done enough talking. I've given you guys all the links you need. I'm gonna show you guys the business card as I've already said. But now I'm gonna show you guys what you need to install. Obviously, you're gonna need a car. You're gonna need a car door jamb. You're gonna need a microfiber. And of course, you're gonna need the always handy dandy 70% isopropyl alcohol as your prep coat. Other than that, everything else is pretty much 1, 2, 3 and done. So like I said before, guys, I got these silver ones. Obviously they're not as silver as the door paint, but I mean, you see they actually kind of fit in pretty well. So I think they'll do well. The black ones for the back, like I said, doesn't really matter. I'm sure if I have passengers, I give them the benefit of the doubt. They know that I'm very meticulous with detailing my car, but obviously they might not be as meticulous with their car, so they're not going to notice the jam handles in the back as much as my wife or someone who's sitting with me who knows me is going to notice the jam handles in the front. So I'm not too worried about the back, but the front is a definite. The front is a must for the front doors. So without further ado, we're going to move this camera, we're going to move it up to the door jamb, we're going to start this installation, and we're going to show you just how quick it is to protect the paint on your car with a jam handle. Alright guys, so here we are at the door jamb of the Hellcat now. As I said before, it's pretty easy to install. If you can see, you've got double-sided 3M tape lining pretty much the entire back of the jam handle here. And then of course, you've got your painted or black, whichever color you want. You can even plasti dip these if you want to yourself, get them black and make it a whole unique color if you really want to. But like I said, it doesn't exactly match the silver paint for the Hellcat, but I mean, again, it's very covert, it's very sneaky, it's a little detailing secret, and I mean, like I said, people getting out of the front is primarily my wife and myself. We're gonna know that it's there, we're gonna know how to use it, so. Alright guys, so getting into installation, first thing you're gonna wanna worry about is placement. Now for the front door, I don't really think you need to worry about placement too much. It might come in different for the back door. Like I said, I had this on my Challenger, so it was a little bit different because I only had 2 doors. But looks like for the front door, I only really need to put it right here. I don't want to put it too low because then all of a sudden my wife is like doing like she's doing like the wiper down with the shoes or something like that, and she's gonna try and like break her back or something, trying to get all the way down here. So I'm pretty much just gonna put it right here, right under our little door sensor here. I think that's where it's gonna stay. So first part of the installation is prep. You're gonna wanna grab your 70% isopropyl alcohol, grab your microfiber, and just clean off that area so it's ready for the 3M tape. And obviously you don't have to go too gusto with it because your door jambs are not gonna be the dirtiest things in the world. So just get the general area all cleaned off, make sure you get all of that surface dust and surface grime, surface grit off of there. And obviously the isopropyl alcohol is gonna make it really easy for the 3M to adhese, and also, besides just adhese, also stay there for the longevity of the jam handle. I'm gonna flip over my microfiber, get to a dry side. Actually, I'm gonna totally reverse it, get to a dry side, dry this off, and we're good. We are ready to install our front passenger door jam handle. Okay, so now that we got our surface clean, we're just simply gonna remove the 3M backing, and then you're gonna place it in your desired spot. So it's got a good little tab, so you don't have to worry about taking off the 3M itself if you're trying to get a nail under there or something. And get our 3M backing completely off, and as you can see, it's just double-sided weatherproof 3M tape. And then that's all we're gonna do, we're just gonna stick it on. So like I said, we're gonna put it right under our door sensor here. I think this is a good spot. So this is where we're gonna stick it. There we go. Easy day. And now, I'm probably gonna put a little bit of pressure on this for a couple seconds, 30 seconds, maybe a minute or so, just to make sure that all the adhesive is good to go. And then I'm gonna move on to the back door and show you guys how we install our rear door jam handle. All right, I think I finished applying my pressure to it. And there you go. There's your finished product. Doesn't have to be necessarily straight, doesn't have to be pretty looking, but so there's a basic idea of how you're gonna be able to use your jam handle. So usually what happens with me when I got out of my Challenger, when I had them, all I did was, as I turned my back to it, just grabbed them, let it go. Easy as that. And as you can see, it doesn't interfere with the door jamb. It doesn't interfere with the actual connection of the door to its locking mechanism. It doesn't interfere with any of it. It's very low profile and it's very useful. So I'm always gonna be a fan of some jam handles. So now that we've gotten the front done, now we're gonna go to the back and we're gonna do the back door with our 2-finger prong jam handle. All right guys, so here we are at the back door now. Now I will say that this is actually something that I noticed when I had my 2-door Challenger. So when you have a 2-door, you have to worry about, as you can see, the curvature of the door is a little bit different. The molding of the door is a little bit different than it is at the front. The front is very flat. It's a really easy place to get a spot for a jam handle, but obviously when you start to venture upward, let me move my camera up, when you start to venture upward a little bit, you get that curve here, so a longer jam handle might not be your first choice for this. But I'm actually seeing now that this right here is a pretty prime spot for the jam handle. So as I said before, when I had my 2-door Challenger, I had to worry about the curvature of the door when I had them installed. Unfortunately, it was just too much of a curvature on my door that my first jam handle actually started to peel away, and like one end started to basically like come up sort of like this. But I mean, all in all, I just ordered another one, got it put on there in a better spot, and it was an easy day, easy fix, ready to go. So I think, looking between my spots here, let's see, I don't really think a passenger is gonna come all the way down there for that. So I think I'm gonna stick my jam handle right up here, and I'm gonna do a little test real quick to see if that's gonna get in the way of the door jamb. But like I said, I don't think it should. It hasn't for my 2-door, it hasn't for my front doors. So I'm gonna give it a little test off camera, and we're gonna see how this works, so stick with us. All right guys, so I did my test. let me just turn the camera a little bit so you guys can see. I don't think that, if you can see, is basically, if I put it up at the top right there, this is where, let me zoom in, right there is where it's gonna be actually sitting. So I closed the door fully, looked at the gap. I don't think it's gonna get in the way. I think the jam handle is gonna do its job as advertised. So I think I'm gonna put my jam handle for rear passengers right here. So as I did before, gonna get my microfiber. It's already got some 70% isopropyl on it. So easy day, just gonna clean this off. And then we're gonna dry the area and we're gonna take off our 3M backing and then we're gonna apply our jam handle. And then I'll give you guys the live moment of truth when we close the door and see how it works. Every little crevasse there. Gonna reverse my microfiber and dry this immediate area. Gonna remove our 3M backing tape again. All right, we're ready to install. Here we go. So let's just stick it. I'm gonna put it, probably cock it a little bit to the side, but I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because if you can kind of see, the actual curvature of the door starts right there. So I'm about a ½ inch above it. So I don't think when it comes to hotter weather, because right now it's a beautiful day in Florida, finally. I'm not in this garage sweating my dingus off, trying to get you guys some cool content and give you guys some cool information on how to protect your paint longevity. But I think when it comes to the warmer weather and the hotter summer months again when that comes back around, I don't think we'll have a problem with this peeling up. But I'm gonna put some more pressure on it for a little bit, just make sure that the 3M is ready to stick, and then we'll show you guys the door close test. All right, y'all, so forgive me for the shaky camera. I had it on my tripod. I don't have it on my Joby pod right now, so I'm just using it handheld for real this time. But I put all my pressure on it. I think it's ready to go. Seems pretty sturdy. So now we're gonna do the moment of truth. We're gonna see, we're just gonna make sure this little guy doesn't collide with anything in there or doesn't make any adverse reactions to something in there. So everybody hold your breath. Here we go. I didn't hear anything happen. Let's give it a little test to see where we're at. You can kind of see in there, there it is. I don't hear it hitting anything. Let me see. Nope. Let's check our jam handle here. I don't see any scratching. I don't feel anything done to it. So, one last test. Let's move that out of the way. And let's check inside here. Nope. Let me see. I don't feel nothing. No, I don't feel any scratch or nothing. So, I think we're good. So let's give it one more door close. I think this space in between here is pretty good, but we'll give it one more door close and see. Whoops, what a stupid idea I did. You see that? I used the piece of door right there. My dumb ass didn't even use the friggin' jam handle, so that was stupid. I'm gonna have to redo that again. Duh, you idiot. Let's do that. All right. Give it one more. You can kind of see it all the way back in there. There it is. Nope. It's not touching anything. The only noise I'm hearing is, yeah. Yep, I don't think it's touching anything. I think we're good to go. I think rear door jam handle is a success. So there you guys go. Let me give you all a full overlook. So we have our rear jam handle, good to go. And we have our forward jam handle, good to go. So just like that, wasn't even that hard. Took me about 2 minutes just with all my talking and my yapping to you guys. Probably would have taken me like a minute doing it just by myself. But there you go. Easy way in less than 5 minutes to protect the paint and the longevity of your paint on your car. So now I'm gonna switch around to the other side and we're gonna do a quick installation on that. But you guys have already seen what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna blow through that and then we'll catch you guys at the end of this video. So stick with us. All right, and there we go. Driver's side front, driver's side rear, all ready to go. As you guys saw, that little speed through, again, probably took me about, really, honestly, like a minute and a half between prep and install for all that stuff. So, reasonably priced? Check. Good for the longevity of your car? Check. Recommended? Most definitely. So with that, YouTube, this video is over. If you guys have any questions or comments about jam handles, like I said, check out the links in my bio, or links in my bio. This ain't Instagram, how you doing? Check out the links in the description of the video, and also check out earlier in the video where I put in the actual business card of jam handles so you guys can get jam handles for yourself. And I don't think there's really anything that they don't accept, credit card, PayPal, cash, because obviously a lot of detailing shops also are partnered with Jam Handle, so they distribute jam handles for you so you can pay cash for that if you find a detailer that sells them like my detailer does. So, without further ado, this video is over. Hope you guys enjoyed. As I said before, if you are new or just stopping by for the first time, please support the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about my other content and my current content, and also stick with us to check out the new content we got coming to the channel. As I always say, take care, YouTube. I'll see you guys on the next one.